Hey everybody, welcome back to more of this game I'm playing. I can't say what it is because Mark don't know what it is yet. I'm trying to think, is there a way he could find out? Probably
There
not.
is.
How?
I could look at your trophy data.
That's the problem. It won't show up because I have all the trophies.
No, it moves the game up to the top of your list whenever you play the game, whether you earn trophies or not.
It doesn't.
It does sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, not all the time. I learned it the hard way when playing Danger of the Ooze because it doesn't move it didn't move the game up until I got a new trophy. So having to figure out which trophies I didn't have, yeah, that was a problem.
By the way, I'm not gonna look, so it doesn't matter.
Good boy. You're a good boy. You just frustrate me.
Get out right now.
What? The world is the... I can't read. The world is the limit of thought. The limit of thought is the chain of hearers like me. I cannot speak if they cannot listen. That is not true, but if you feel that way, then what is where? How is where? Does where tick? We only... Ooh, excuse me. We only know the minds of... Damn! We only know the minds in our chain. You choose your chain in a dimension we do not know. Was that it? Is that what I was supposed to do? Did I come in here and get knowledge? Oh yeah, these gigantic things. Okay. Was that literally all I came in here for? That was it? Like, yeah, that's it.
Did you need more?
I'm looking for the way forward, and the way forward the way forward would be nice. Oh, there's a door here. I didn't see that door.
I will say I'm very thankful that I found out I had diabetes when I have insurance now. I will say the prospect that, like, if I ever don't have insurance and have to live a life of diabetes,
It's gonna
not the
be
best.
it's gonna be less fun than you want it to be. Okay, so what did this do? Okay, so that did that. Okay, so I do want that there? I mean, yes, I want that there. Do I want that there right now?
Of course I want that there.
I mean, yeah, I want that there, right? Okay, so I do. Okay, so I do want that there, and I want to put that right there, and then I want to turn around. And then I want to turn around, and then I want to grab that. Okay, then I want to jump. There we go. See what I mean by, like, when you figure it out, it's just kind of great. Like, that to me is like that. Oh, I just like it so much. Like, I like a puzzle game that isn't like so obtuse, cause you know what I mean, dude. You understand what I mean when you're playing like a puzzle game, and
we were talking about that when we played
yeah.
The aha moment didn't feel like an actual aha.
Yeah, it just didn't. It just didn't. Okay, put you here clearly, and I can't.
Because by all means, you don't want to feel like you were a smart person when you found out sticking a fucking knife into a banana and then sticking that knife onto a string with a stick somehow helps you catch a fish.
I'm about to say
you don't feel smart for that.
Yeah, Tales of Monkey Island are by all means not the like 80s and 90s adventure games are a different breed because they were short.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were short.
Like when they had you had to get a monkey and then give it a wrench and then it somehow made the wrench work on a specific thing.
Alright, so don't do that. The Amazing River. Welcome to like days of that, y'all. I can't tell if this bottle is leaking or if it's just wet. How do you?
Both.
How do you? That the answer is yes. Well, it's definitely wet. How do you feel about So what'll happen is, yeah. So
You were asking a question.
yeah. Oh, that's garbagey hot nastiness. It is, and you know it. That is some garbage. Where am I? Oh, is that me? Am I that thing? Am I that button? It doesn't tell me. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what me is. Is that me? Because I can't tell if that's me. Okay, so there's a good chance I don't want to be here right now. Whoop. Got him on the way
You know, I have questions about like the whole idea of Chalkzone in general
down.
because the premise is, Rudy to Booty, the artist man, boy
Mm-hmm.
kid, uh, just happens to find magic chalk in school and opens a portal to Chalkzone itself. But in the show, they make it out to be like you can only get magic chalk in the Chalkzone. So where the fuck did this school buy the magic chalk to go to Chalkzone in the first place?
My boy, you were asking questions that they
I mean, it's a fair question.
so it was okay. Metal Solid Gear to Site 24. Thesis to Chori 5. The chief of quarantine understands the pressure. This puts you under pressure, but stresses that these rock samples of are of unparalleled scientific interest. As such, we must request that you continue to prioritize sample teleport over personnel. I was just, for whatever reason, I decided to just start doing Alfred Hitchcock.
Mm.
Okay, I don't know how to get back up there, so I can't get whatever that is just yet. So I have to figure out how to not be where I am.
But where you are is great.
No, where I are isn't. It's not bad. It's just not where I need to be.
Also, Rudy to Booty,
That
his naming
name.
conventions for his characters that he drew were not the best. Like he literally named his like character, like the main character that he wants to draw, fucking Snap.
Snap. That was his name.
Yeah, and he named the weird fucking monster creature Skrull, which I guess makes sense because he was literally a scrawled scribble thing.
So that. Oh,
Oh.
I died because I fell in the fucking shaft. Or I didn't. I don't know what's going on.
He also turned a Cyclops into a Biclops. You might be wondering, wouldn't that just be a normal person? No, because his eyes were up and down as opposed to left and right.
Thank you. I am the only one that believes in the other dimension. I call it space. One moves through space. Yes? How? One might question. A question you might be wondering right about now is, the fuck?
I am leaving.
What?
This guy just asked me, "Why don't you just leave?" And I was
I
like, "I
was
am
in.
leaving."
I was in the process of doing so until you know. Okay,
If
so I
you guys
do.
could just not shoot my horse, that'd be fantastic.
Okay, so what am I doing here? That ain't right. Do I want to just like the question is, am I in the wrong place? Didn't even
Oh my
say.
god.
I didn't say anything close to Google. I didn't. Shut the fuck up. I didn't say shit close to Google. The fuck? Ah, okay. The weird thing is like you're told that like there are certain mechanics in the game, and then like it doesn't seem to necessarily. Fuck. Okay. I died. Okay. What? Okay, yeah, so the red light, I can't. Like, I think,
Would you be okay with self-driving cars?
yes, completely.
Like, would you be okay with a self-driving car like taking you everywhere?
Yes, completely.
Okay, good.
It's one of those things. Why? Why? Do you plan to give me one? Is that what's happening?
Yes, that you found out the secret. No, but I just know that some people feel weird about the idea, and honestly, like, again, the only time that those things have had issues is when humans were involved. So I mean,
Okay, so. Wrong button. Thank you. Like, we know I can't, like, that's not a thing. Like, so. That's not what I want to do. Wow, the fucking shit.
I think you're gonna find that you're a changed man. This game isn't as nearly as lovely as you remember.
No, it's fine. I'm just having. It's just weird. Like it's one of those games where clearly the oh oh I was literally telling everybody like, hey, like this thing happens, and yeah, so. And hey, the weird thing is, it didn't tell me how to do that. Like, it didn't tell me how to do that. It just made sense to me. Like this was like that. That was one of the reasons I like this game. Like, nothing told me how to do that. Like that. Like that. Like to me, that's a dope puzzle. Like it's. Ah, I feel like the answer is like you like it because it's easy to. Yeah, well, yeah, duh. Like who the fuck doesn't? Like who doesn't like something they're good at? The fuck?
Did you hear about Kevin Hart getting sued?
For being a man, yeah.
I mean, did you really?
No, what's he getting sued for?
Uh, he apparently is being sued for $60 million, mind you,
That's way too many dollars. that's
because
that's
by a partner he had sex with and recorded said sex, and apparently they feel he conspired with a friend to secretly record them.
okay.
But I think the issue is that he's saying that they willingly recorded said sex. I have to look more into it to figure out the details, but I'm thinking that's...
Okay. Well, first off, how do you know I recorded it?
I don't know. That's what I'm reading.
Few areas of the station
Hart
remain
has repeatedly denied
because I
having
wasn't
any
reading.
knowledge of the recording. Okay.
Well, of course you would. You're getting sued for it. Why the fuck would you be like, oh yeah, we did that? Uh, few areas of the station remain habitable. The cargo bay is Sector 1. Oh, the cargo bay in Sector 1 has everything we need, food and water, greenhouse access, but it may not be safe for long. No one knows what's causing it. Sam Cooke, who is a musician. All right, that's the end of the second episode, right? Third episode? Second episode. This is called Chalkzone. Look at the bottom of it, like tap the screen. If you're watching this on YouTube, tap the screen. It says name of the game, episode 2, Chalkzone, featuring Nightfire. That's what's happening. Then //adventure mode, because that's how I thank you.
Who just got the chalk?
Nintendo's wireless SNES controllers are now available to buy. Thank you. We already knew that. Until next time, y'all. Name another. What's another Nickelodeon show that y'all liked from like way back in the day? Chalkzone is one of those shows that rarely ever comes up in conversation. I think a lot of people didn't necessarily love it, but they watched it because it was on.
Yeah.
I was saying Kool-Aid Ice.
One of those cartoons.
I feel like I was saying something about Kool-Aid Ice, like the last episode. Basically, you just take like a drink, like Kool-Aid or like sugar-free drink mixes. You mix it up and you just pour it into an ice cube tray and you make ice cubes out of it, and then you drop the flavored ice cubes into whatever you're drinking, to like when it melts.
It doesn't get watered down.
Yeah, when it melts, or it just.
You do the same thing with coffee.
Really yeah. Good. Oh shit, y'all, we gotta go.
They talked about this on Dexter's
Thank you.
Lab.
You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. Who the fuck are you? Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Yawn.